Greetings, friend. I will show you how to solve this puzzle, Void Ring Intersection by Nay Knight, and explain all my Sudoku tips, tricks, strategies as I apply them. Click below if you want to give it a go. And with that, it's solving time. The first things I see are a couple of ones limited here in block 4. I'm looking at 7's limited right there in block 5. Also 7's limited here in block 1. 6's 6, 8, 9, 6. Okay, 2 spots for 6 up here in block 3. Check out the 4's. 2 spots for 4 right here in block 9, and 2 spots for 1 here in also in block 9. So you can see there's 2 1s here. So what I'm doing is called Snyder notation. Anytime only 2 possibilities for a candidate in a 3x3 block, I will make those marks in case I solve one of these cells, I can solve the other one immediately. Also lends to those advanced strategies that I was discussing earlier. Okay, now 2 and 2 spots for 2 here. Interesting stuff here, interesting stuff. Okay, 6. I'm trying to see if I can actually solve a cell yet. 2 spots for a 9 there, or if there's something else that's going to pop up at me to kind of make this solve a little bit more apparent. 3 and a 3. 3, 3. No, that's 3 spots for a 3. That won't help me. Okay, looking here in this puzzle, what really jumps out is where are the restrictions at? It looks like you have a decent amount playing over here because you got 3 digits here and you got 3 digits here. You got a decent amount of 1s, but I think there might be some advanced strategy. So pay attention and keep watching, because I think there will be some strategies that we can use here that will really let us get some solving going. And I think with the term void ring intersection, I want to turn this into a fistmathl ring. And the reason I'm doing that, look right here. What digits are in this ring right here? 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? You notice it's just 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, by fistmathl ring, we know that these 16 digits are the same as these 16 digits out here. Okay, and you're like, how do you do that kind of a proof? Well, I've showed it many times in my set tutorials where I'll show how set basically one set of cells will be equivalent to another set. So the digits 1 through 9 have to be the same in these yellow as they have to be in the blue. I will put a link to that at the end. I'll put one of the set tutorial where I actually explain how you come across the fistmathl ring. I'm just telling you right now, take my word for it. These 16 cells are the same as these blue are the same as the yellow. How we can apply it to this puzzle is now we know how many do we have in the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And none of those are the same as what's in the blue. And how many missing spots we have in the blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that these cells can only contain the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in fact, we also know it's going to be 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 4s. Nothing else can apply. Same, we can go right here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellow missing, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits given in the blue. So now you have 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that can be in these 4 cells. We can use this to now help solve our puzzle. Okay, I think this is the trick. By void ring, when you said ring, I think that's what got me thinking about how I can use fistmathl ring. And you saw I couldn't really solve I didn't see any other ways of solving digits. But doing this now with this 1, 2, 3, this has to be a 4. Right? It has to be 4 because 1, 2, and 3 are already in that part of the puzzle. 1, 3, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go over here, we go, hey, this can't be an 8. These can't be a 9. This can't be 7s. And that can be 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are able to place a digit because of this ring. Now, I can also get rid of these 4s here, and we've created a 1-3 naked pair. We have this 2 here. This is really nice. And now with this 3 here, we can actually solve that for a 1 and solve that for a 3. Okay, I will get rid of the colors because I already have all the candidates filled out. But this is really nice use of the fistmathl ring. I love this. I've not featured Nanite before. I'm excited to do that, to maybe feature some more puzzles. And I'm glad I got to bring this to you. But I don't think we're done yet. So keep on watching because that's just the first trick to kind of solve this puzzle. I wonder what other neat solving strategies we need to keep on moving. Let's check that out. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. We're looking for a 2, 5, 6, 7, it looks like. So this would be 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't really help us too much yet. What else can we do here? The 3, the 1. Let's look up here. 6, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know this has to be 1, 2, 4, 5 is what's got to be out here. That's kind of nice. So 1, 2, 4, 5, because this 6, 7, 8 is basically a naked triple, and you already have the 9 in there. So we know we can get rid of the 1 and the 4 right there. We can get rid of the 1 right here, and we can get rid of the 2 here and the 4 here because of what's playing in from up here. All right, let's get rid of the colors. We'll get back to our solving. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where can a 6 be now across here, right? 6 can't be in any of those spots. The 6 has to be in one of these spots right there. And by doing that, that means you can eliminate the 6s from these other spots. It's a claiming pair. Hopefully you understand. Since the 6 can't be anywhere here, it has to be one of these 2 cells in row 7. So it's limited to row 7 here in block 7 as well. So this is a 7, 9. We can get rid of those 7s. And we can actually further reduce this now to be a 3 and a 6. See that? Oh, that's a 2, 5. That's a 7, 9. Here's your 3. Here's your 6. That's how the logic works. And now we can get rid of these 3s. Creates a 2, 4. And so you can get rid of the 4 from here and the 2 from there. And that's a 1, 5 naked pair. And we can get rid of the 5 from here. So that's going to be a 2. That's going to be a 4. See how that works? Nice. And now with this 2 means this is going to be a 5, this is going to be a 2. I love how the logic's working out in this puzzle. And now because of this 5, this has to be a 6, that has to be your 7. And we can get rid of the 7 right there. And that extra mark for a 7. I'm loving this. This is great. This is great. Okay, let's move on with the puzzle. Anything else I may have missed? Yep, because of this 4, that can be a 2, and that's a 4. See how we're making those marks? And now this 4 and this 4 and this 4 means this has to be a 4 right here. And then 2 spots for 4 there, so it can't solve just the rest of the 4s yet. I'm now looking at the 3s. Where can a 3 be here? Because of this 3 and this 3, only 1 spot left. So that has to be your 3. And now 3, 3. 3's got to be in one of these 2 spots. Remember, it can still be in this cell. So make sure you don't forget that when you're making your marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got a 6 and a 7. This has got to be an 8, 9. And now your 6s are limited to these 2 spots here, which means this can no longer be a 6. So your 6 has to be across row 8 here in block 8. That's how that works. And this is now a 5, looks like a 5, 6, 8, 9. If we wanted to make the rest of those marks across there, I will, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. This would be a 5, 8, 9, and this is going to be a 5, 6, 8. Okay, but I think there's probably an easier way to kind of get through this solve. 6, 8 here, 6. We got this 6 now, means this has to be your 6. And now this has to be a 6, so we can get rid of some of these marks. Nice. You got a 7, 8 there. That's now kind of a pointing pair of the 7, 8, which is going to be pretty powerful for us. Get rid of that 6 there. Get rid of the 6 here. Now you have an 8, 9. Okay, And let's keep on moving with the 6s. 2 spots for 6 there. 3 spots for the 6. 6. 2 spots for a 6 here. Okay, I thought I could finish those out. Can't quite yet finish those out. But let's look here. We now have, looks like a 1, 3, 5. So this is going to be a 3, 5. This is down here. It's going to be a 1, 5. So creating a lot more pressure. But now the 5s are limited, and there are another claiming pair up here in block. So the 5s can't be here anymore. That makes, hopefully that makes sense to you. Something else we can look at here is, I'm now kind of looking and scanning at the 4s. 4's got to be one of those 2 spots there. You want to kind of now look for like where there's the biggest restriction. So you got 5, 8, 9 going on up here. I'll mark that, and now the 5s are a pointing pair here as well. 5s are going to be limited to those 2 spots, so they're limited in row 3 to block 1. What does that mean for us? It means that these can't be 5s anymore, and we kind of knew that because of the 5s there. Can't restrict that any further. Now I'm going to look, where's the next cell that seems to have quite a bit of restriction? What's the next block or house we call them, row, column, or block? And I'm looking across row 6. You have a 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. So 4, 5, 7, 8 is what we could have. 4, 5, 7, 8. That doesn't really restrict us too much. 5, 7, 8. And it looks like 4, 5, 7. And 4, 8. So that's a 5, 7. But it can't be a 7, right? Because of this 7, 8 pointing pair. So that's actually going to be your 5. But that is a little helpful for us. All right. Get rid of these 5s. Nice. Okay. Now we got that 5. That's a 1. That's 5. Okay. Good. Good. Now we're making some good progress here. All right. We got the 1, the 5 here. 2 5s there. 4, 7, 8 across here. Okay. Where can we go next? Now with this 1, 4, 5, 6, and the 7, 8, you're looking at basically a 2, 3, 9. So that's limited to a 3, 9. This would be a 2, 9. And this would be a 2, 3. Okay. And now the 2s are limited to these 2 spots. So it's going to be another claiming pair. See how the 2 comes down, the 2s are limited there. Got that 2. And see if we can take advantage of that. Well, for 1, we could actually make some solves. So you got the 1 and 2 here. That's got to be a 3. So then that has to be a 2. And maybe I could just kind of look more at the solving. I wouldn't be making so many marks. I'm trying to cut down on the marks because once you make a lot of marks, it's hard to get the solves. It's hard to look through all those marks. And I want to make it a little more efficient for you. So there's your 9. There's your 2. There's your 3. I should have looked for this 2, 3 right there first. Disfigure that. Because of this 3, now this is a 1. Here's your 5. Here's your 3. Love clean up these marks. And because of the 9 in block 3, this has to be an 8. And now we can get rid of these 9s. And so the only one place left for 9 in block 1. It's right there. And so you look across here. This is a naked pair. So 5, 8 are limited to those 2 spots. So the 1 has to be there. You also could look right here and go, hey, this is a full house. And the only candidate missing was a 1. Either way will help you solve the puzzle. So look across here. What do we have? We're missing a 5 and a 9. Do we have anything that tells us what the 5 and 9 is going to be yet? No. So I'll just make a placeholder. But we can solve where the 1 is going to be. It has to be right there. And so we look across here. This is a full house. And we're able to solve this for an 8. All right, which will solve this for a 7. Here's your 4. And there's your 8. Great. Now we got that 8. Here's your 5. Here's your 8 right here. Clean up that naked pair. And now with the 5, you got the 7, 9. You got this 9 here. So here's your 7. Here's your 9. Looking good. Looking good. And now with the 7 coming across, let's get rid of this 8 and 7. So now I'm looking first to resolve any of these cells where I filled in candidates. Because that just cleans up the grid for us. And then turns everything into hidden and naked singles, which is what we want. Get rid of these 9s right there. So you're looking at a 5, 6, 8. You have the 8 coming in, so that can't be an 8. Anything else we solved feeding into this not right now. So let's look over here. You got this 9 cutting across. You know that's got to be your 9. We already solved the 4, so this is going to be your 7, actually. So 7, 7, 7. Cross-hatching, that's going to be a 7. Now I see full house, and we can mark this for our 5. Great. Now we'll look here and go, where can a 4 be? Well, there's only one spot left for a 4 and one spot left for the 6. So we can make those marks. And we'll cut across here, and we're missing a 1. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. So this has to be your 1. So we make that mark. And then any other ones, nope, but we got another full house. So I'll just stay on here and solve this for our 5. Once we solve that for a 5, I'm going to look at this naked triple across the way here. And you're looking for a 2, a 6, and an 8. And so then I'll look for bunches. And so you got 2 2s, and you got the 8 right there. That's enough to solve this whole naked triple, right? Because we know, because of the 2 and 8, this is a 6. We know because there's 2 2s here, this has to be your 2, and that has to be your 8. So that's how you can solve that whole naked triple at one time. All right, now with the 6, 2, 8, you can get rid of the 5 and the 8. So this has got to be your 6. That's going to be your 5. That's going to be your 8. And when we go up to the top, this 5 tells us this is a 9, and that is a 5. Okay, if you want to understand better how that fistmathl ring works, check out this video where I'll explain all of that to you. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link. Thank you so much, Nay Knight, for letting me feature your puzzle on this channel. You're awesome. I'm looking forward to feature more of your classics in the future. Thank you so much for watching.